7 games unbeaten. I might just be the best. I might just have to admit it to myself, get over my Englishness, and actually I'm just the greatest of all time. 7 games unbeaten after this season. I don't even have the tactic. Is not the tactic. I don't know if it works. In all honesty, I'm still. It's weird, but I don't even have all the right players for it yet. Like, maybe this is too early. But if I have a good transfer window and get the players in the positions that I want, do we just win the league? That's too much, isn't it? That's too much. All right. We're mid-table. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back. We do have a pet update at the end of the video. It's a good one. Nobody's dead, don't worry. I always had to preface that, but we'll get to that later. So, after we slapped the Antlers, they got a couple of late goals, but they don't count, as you know. We played Tokyo Verdy, and we beat them 4-2, all of the goal scorers. Then we drew against Osaka 1-0. 1-0. We drew against them 1-0. Okay, going to be one of them. We drew against Osaka 1-1. They scored an early goal. We got an equaliser. Then we beat S Plus 3-1. What I'm noticing, there's one major problem so far I've noticed with the tactic. But what I am noticing, the goal scorers are just spread everywhere. And then a game against Hiroshima, who we dominated but couldn't find, and Kubo got injured. We couldn't find the winner, but it's all going well. However, my strikers aren't scoring. I think since I've taken over, I'm going to have to actually remember. No striker. Horrible scored. And then the other guy scored a penalty, didn't he? Yeah. So 1 penalty and 1 open goal, striker goal in 7. Now, it could be a bit... Maybe this is too early to compare. It could be a bit... Hear me out. It could be a bit Mo Salah, Mane and Firmino. Right? That Poundland version. Where Firmino's dropping a bit deeper. But he's not dropping deeper. That's the thing. So then I'm like, so what is our striker doing? You can't always occupying defenders. Nagakura's played a few games. Horrible's played a few games. I've even tried the Loney guy we've got, who's doesn't seem to be very good. So I don't know if it's, but it's successful. So do I just sacrifice his goals? He's playing as a centre forward. Do I just sacrifice his goals? Because for part of me, I was like, oh, maybe I just play him as a false 9 for the cutbacks. But we've got this guy. I don't know if they'll just get a little bit too. We'll keep an eye on it. Maybe, and it could be because I was worried about this at the start, that the strikers just aren't good enough. They're fine. They're absolutely bang average. Ranocchia is a makeshift right back currently, but he is loving life. Arguably our best player since Ottakova. Actually, Oishi's been really good as well. 9 goals. So the good thing about Kubo getting injured, if there is, he's out for 6 weeks, is that I can play Uno, who is also very good. And I was worried about how we're going to play him because he's going to get upset and we need to keep him because he's Japanese, he's in his prime, he's a very good player. So that kind of, fixes that. Our little Angolan friend is back. Sometimes, Football Manager. So this guy, Joel Da Silva Kiala, was on a leave of absence when we joined because he was having trouble settling in the country, which is fine. That's good. Seems like a thing that could possibly happen. The day he came back from his absence, he complained about not getting enough first team football. Sadly, there wasn't an option for me to say, that's because you've not been here. So I've just said he can go. He's a foreign player as well, and he's not that good. So he'll go at the end of the season anyway. But that was just mildly annoying. Sometimes, FM likes to remind you that you're, it's still FM, occasionally. All right, Pip. Right, okay. So, league-wise, we are looking Not safe as is. It's only 4 points. So there's still definitely, if this is just like a new manager bounce, we could still fall into the pit. But I feel like it's not just like we've scraped games. Even in one of the 1-1 game we had, we absolutely dominated them for the whole game after they got an early goal. So we should be fine. Why have I got 2 goalkeepers? Now, this is the cheat. I seem to have 2 goalkeepers. Only one there. Are we going to be fine now? Okay, all fine. If this was like there's lots of management games for other sports. There's a baseball one that's like relatively big, but there's like a college football one, and there's esports manager games and stuff like that from small indie developers. You see stuff like that, and you go, it's part of the charm almost, isn't it? It's like, it doesn't really affect you, but it's just like, yeah, there's so much information. There's going to be loads of bugs. It's not an indie developer, though, is it? Like, I feel like that sort of stuff shouldn't exist. Right. I'm going to play horrible up top. If they're all doing nothing, here's my logic. If all of the strikers are doing nothing, then I might as well not play the one on loan. I might as well not play the old one. I might as well just play the younger one that can develop. Eggbus has been poor. I'm going to bring Lago, our little Spanish friend. I don't think I have a... Because I tried to buy him, but he didn't want to join on permanent. Did that say I could approach to sign him? Wait, what? Wait, what? What? I don't know, his contract's running out. Oh no, but I haven't played him enough to know. Well, pretend that never happened and then give him a couple of games. Because it's a foreign player spot, so they have to be good. Right. So we're playing Nagata, who are 7th in the league, but it's at home. A good test. Can I tell the players about how good my form is? Usually a winning combo. Because we're in like top 6 form table. No. Yeah, home form important. Okay. And by the way, Ranocchia scored that daisy cutter, the little low drive from 30 yards. He's almost done it twice more. Same, obviously, he plays as that playmaking coming in role, so he's in that area. Never goes for height, just drills it, which I love. One of them always is a worldie of a save. So I reckon he's going to get another one by the end of the season. Right, this is our first better team, I'd say. Oishi. Oh no, I need to show you a goal as well. As soon as I saw my goalkeeper, I realised I need to show you a goal from one of the games. I won't spoil it. It's bonkers. Right, Ranocchia. Here we go. Kumakura. He's offside, isn't he? Hell of a finish. Because I need... So, what we've discovered is that the tactic isn't terrible. But we're sort of forcing players a little bit into positions. We need wide midfielders. They're tracking midfielders. I want them to be a solid all-rounder. I don't need outrageous pace and crossy, dribbly, flary boys. Although that's a bonus. Oh, just off. Thanks for the replay. But I want them to be able to get back, stamina, work rate, tackling, anticipation, all that sort of good stuff. I want them to be able to get back. And they're quite hard to find, such a sort of solid all-rounder. It's like sometimes trying to find a box-to-box midfielder. Because they're like, what do you need? Kind of everything. Right, they're coming forward. Karamura. Get there. Whee! Thanks, game, for that. Great replay. Great replay. I've been very much enjoying TikTok at the moment, and the absolute hatred and the desperate want for England to lose. Horrible, horrible! This is your chance! Oh, it's a good finish! Uno with a lovely through ball. Through ball? Well done, horrible. I think it's only his 4th of the season, maybe. Yeah, all these people. I get okay. Again, I'm in danger of going political here. I'm not to blame for my country colonising half the world a long, long time ago, right? It's a horrible thing, and I think that's a terrible thing that never should have happened. It's also not my fault. It's not Jude Bellingham's fault. It's so weird. And the worst part was, right, but okay, fine, whatever. You know, that it's old grudges and all that sort of stuff. You know, we hate the French. You know, it all's fine, right? Well dealt with. But one of my favourite ones was a white American person. Go on, horrible. Go on. A white American person. Yes, Edinburgh! Complaining, saying that they were supporting Norway, which is fine. But the reason is because we, the English, are colonising bastards. And I'm like, hang on. Let's just roll that thought through. Which, yes, historically, terrible people. But most of the nation, like Portugal, Spain, Netherlands, like, everybody was having a go. We were just better at it. It was all terrible. But anyway, and she said that because I'm never going to support the colonisers and stuff. And I'm like, let's just take it back. Not even that far. In the grand scheme of history, I'm a coloniser because I was born in England, even though, you know, we haven't done that for a while, hence us being a tiny little island. But you, the white American person, is not a colonizer. Like, you are literally the colonizer. Like, your grandparents and great-grandparents and stuff, they were the people that went over to another country to take over it. Like, otherwise, if I was a colonizer, personally, or my, you know, great-great-great-grandparents, I'd be American, wouldn't I? Like, it's logic. But then suddenly now, some people are like, because Argentina are cheats, and apparently with their cheating, and it's all FIFA, they want Argentina to win. That a few people are like, actually, I don't mind England winning that one. They can lose to France because we will anyway. But like, it's weird. I don't like people. That's essentially what I'm what I'm getting at. Is I'm not a fan of humans as a whole. I think. The age, I'm sorry, I've gotten off on a massive tangent. I think it's because we're safe, hopefully. I think the main problem is, because I'm an internet person, like a person that uses the internet lots of online stuff, is that the algorithm for any of these social media sites or YouTubes and all that sort of stuff focuses on drama. So if I'm trying to be a football TikToker or something, and I'm better off making controversial posts than I am intelligent posts, happy posts, you know, friendly posts. That's offside. Get off. Friendly posts, because controversy just works way better, and people like a bit of drama. So therefore, everything is always just in your face, and people just saying absolute rubbish that they don't even believe just to get views. I'm sorry. I apologise. I've gone off on a rant. It's just kind of sad. I was just like, can't we just all enjoy the World Cup and just like our teams and stuff? Right. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, is that my it's Uno. Edinburgh. Roka. Oishi. Uno it's made the run, and it's a lovely goal. I genuinely think we're going to win the league. Yes, I haven't played like the top 4 yet, but this team's like 7th. They can't be that much better. I think this tactic is just bamboozling the Japanese league. I think that's what it is. They don't know how to deal with it. It must be hard to defend against a single striker, 2 wide players, but then also 2 channel mid, like people just sort of pushing either side of the centre backs or moving their centre backs out. That must be quite tricky. Right. How's our Spanish? Okay, that's not a good sign, mate. If you want to play, we're 3-0 up. You're playing 6.57, and you're complacent. You're not selling me on the vision here, buddy. That's actually quite annoying. Okay, that might have just actually no, he's done. I gave him a chance. He's not played much, and he's already complacent about it. This guy is a sort of winger, but then has no end product. More of a safe winger, more defensive side, let's say, for politeness reasons. Nakamura, is he staying around? Okay. Yeah, get off, Lago. You had a chance, threw it away. You threw it away. And the weird thing about the sort of English, Scottish, Irish thing, and you know, obviously we're English, so we're used to the Irish hating, and then but the Irish will go, or Scottish will go, yeah, but because England will be unbearable, because if you do win, we'll be unbearable. Yeah, okay, accept that. But also, partly the reason we'll be unbearable is because we've had years of you hating us and wanting us to lose everything ever. So it's kind of like a vicious circle. Right, can we not concede late goals, guys? Or maybe we need to look into this. Takada. Into Edamura. Plays it into Ronosh. Oh, ping it. Oh, I don't mind it. Tries to thread bomb through. But this could be a counter. He's out of position, but we've got Nakamura's tracking back. Lovely. That's what we want. Oh, that's a shocker. Oh, he's had a shocker. Oh. Okay, recap has an error in him. Because I'll show you the goal. It is a bizarre. Oh, she did the right thing. Hirio could miss time the run. Didn't see it. Didn't see the vision. Right, we're allowed to concede one because they're quite good, but let's not fall apart again at the end of a match. Out wide. Ooh, that's a lot of space. Uno deals. Poor cutback. And we go on the counter. Horrible. Got a ton of work to do. Can the little magician do anything? He's charging forward. He's going for it. If he can find the ball across somehow. Oh, he's done brilliantly. Oh, Edamura. But horrible's assist. Okay, maybe he is Bobby Firmino. His teeth are normal colour, though. We're watching a replay of the corner. Well, that's a look. This is going to be a long replay, that, isn't it? Okay. So the main problems with this tactic are that is the legs. It does take quite a lot of stamina. We've got tracking wing, we've got wide players that are expected to do everything. We've got a DM that plays sort of basically attacking mid. There's a lot of running. So work rate and stamina are just like massive for this team. Oh, they don't know what's hit them. A whirlpool, that's what's hit them. Right, come on. Clean sheet, boys. Knocking it about nice. Ito, into Harta, into Manaka. It's a good ball. No, it's not. Okay, weird start to these highlights. Recap, calm. Not the best from recap. He's looked a tiny bit shaky, I've got to be honest. Okay, I think with this win, I think we're safe. Decent save. You expect him to make it. So with this win, I think we're safe. So I think next, unless it goes horribly wrong, next episode will be, I'm going to do a final game of the season and a review of the squad we've got, because there's a lot of work that needs to be done to this squad. And I have to be very careful with the use of my foreign player purchases. because I will get carried away. We can have more, but we can only have 5 in the squad. But realistically, you maybe want 6 at most. Oh, good save! Because it's annoying when you like go to hit continue and go to hit the game and it's like you've got too many foreign players. Oh, away. Edinburgh, heavy first touch, finds the ball out. Horrible's got to chase that. Horrible's had the game of his life. Because if he's good enough to be the backup next season, Horrible, I'd be delighted. Oh. Found it. Back post. Oh, go on. Oishi. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's 5-0. Another assist for Uno. And Oishi gets his, I think, 10th of the season. And we are beating 7th in the league. 5-0. Okay. If you look at the stats, probably not completely a 5-0 game. Okay. But we took our chances and we played some lovely, lovely, lovely football. Some delightful football. Right, I need to show you this goal. I'll give you the animal update whilst I'm looking. It's dog related. No, Freya's fine. She's doing, I don't know how, but she's a bigger spaniel and she's 15 years old and she's deaf as a post, but she is loving life and great. And I've always said that I'm going to let her enjoy her retirement until, she goes. And then I'm going to get a puppy that I can train to be the sort of training dog for when we do all the other rescues. So I want a puppy because then I can help train it to be a good social animal. Because dogs are way better trainers than humans, right? That's what a lot of dog trainers sort of don't really talk about, is they'll say, I've spent 20 years doing it. It's like, if you've got a good dog, that dog can train the other dog to be good, right? It's as simple as that. It's like, no, this is how we act, mate. But we recently have a rescue at the person that actually runs Dog Leap Animal Charity. She's got this rescue, this sort of brown and white collie, I think it is. A young male, maybe sort of 2-ish, 1-ish, 2-ish, that's been horribly mistreated by a man, because men are shit. We didn't know much about it, but very nervy dog, but really bad with men, right? And then, but that's all we knew. It just got dumped off to the charity, and that was it. Somebody then saw the picture on Facebook of the dog and was like, I know that dog, that's my next door neighbour's, he was horrible to it, he used to shout at it, we tried reporting him, he hit it and it was lived outside and stuff like that. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time visiting our friend's house and just spending time with the dog, because if you remember, Ollie, one of our rescues that recently passed, he was the same, and it took me a year and a half to get him to trust me. Yeah, so I'm not saying we're going to bring him back because we just have too much else going on and too many animals. It depends how bad or good the situation is. But yeah, horrendous. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to it because that's kind of like my ideal. As much as I love cats, I think it was this game. Was it this game? No, it could have been this game. Oh no, I might have forgotten which game it is. Right, hang on, I'll find it. I think this is the first time I've used the replay feature in Football Manager. Not only is it frozen, I guess, at the full-time whistles, this highlight has been going on about 40 seconds. Okay, not the goal. Okay, is this next highlight? Can I skip a goal? Or can I click them? No. Oh, there's one. Oh, wait. Oh my God, look at... Oh. Is it... It's not this one, right? This is us scoring. Okay. Right, I'll find... That is just wild. Okay, I'll find it. I think this is it. Right? The ball is currently in the air around about here, right? It's just a long hoof out, right? Here's recap. Okay? Sweeper keeper. Loving that. Loving that. See, it drops down. We are. I don't know what's the difference between that and that 60 yards, right? He's got 60 yards. Can do anything he wants, right? Anything he wants. Is this even it? Yeah. Okay. Still good. Still good. He controls it. He's having a look. Okay. I feel like if it was a proper game of football, maybe this centre back would drop to here to provide an option. But he can go long. He can still ping it into him. There's probably somebody down the line. Okay. What does he do? You can probably guess. Stops. Right. Let's just look at that again. Not only does he just stop, he puts his foot on the ball. Right. Look. He's just standing. He's just standing there. Gets surprisingly tackled, and then they score. Absolute. He had so much time. Absolute horror show from the goalkeeper. Right, let's make sure to see if we've stretched that gap. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And we've probably done our goal difference a world of good, haven't we? Yeah, we're +3. Oh, we're absolutely sorted. Right. I'll play to the end of the season. We'll have an end of season catch up. I can tell you right now, and it may be too early to say, but Largo, not signing him. Not signing him with that attitude. Got his first start. Complacent. Absolute mug. Right. Thank you very much for watching. As always, sorry about the rant. I'm not trying to be political as well. It's just, I just find it odd. I just wish we'd all get along a bit better. Right. I'll see you. I know. I'm crazy. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.